Oh, I wonder if anyone's ever started a meditation like that with a burp. With a burp or a slurp. Pause. All right. Anyways. Some great battery life on this computer I'm using. I'm impressed. AC is before meals. Yes, it is. AC is before meals. I got to get this out of nighttime mode. Let's see. I don't even know what browser I'm using. I think Firefox. Okay, settings. It's automatic, but like it was what does automatic even mean? Fosamax is the brand name of alendronate. Schedule 2 meds include hydromorphone, brand name Dilaudid, methadone, brand name Dolafine, meperidine, brand name Demerol. These are Schedule 2. Oxycodone, brand name Oxycontin. Okay. All right, folks, tune in. It's been over 3 minutes and 30 seconds. There's got to be somebody. YouTube algorithm. Let's kick them in. Let's kick them in the room, please. Please. Here, I'll put on this shirt. That's better. In case anyone's listening to audio only, I already have one on. It's just I'm putting a second one on. brother and sister squad. Yes. Hi, Felice. Is it Felice or Felice? Felice Lacovino. How are you? And welcome, brother and sister squad. Thank you for tuning in. Please give me a thumbs up. Please tap the thumbs up on this stream. Click the like button. That would boost my self-esteem. Yes, it would. Hello, third viewer. Let's fix my hair a bit. How about that? And if you're really polite, you might say that's neither here nor there. Hey. But yes, hello, welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up. That means a lot. Please subscribe in case you haven't done that yet. I do all kinds of content. I'm a multifaceted content creator. Yes, indeed. Androgel, which is the brand name of testosterone in terms of pharmacy education, is a Schedule 3 controlled substance. Six seven says brother and sister squad. True. What kind of content do y'all create? Assuming you create. If you don't create content, that is fine. You can consume mine. I am very much okay with that. But in case there are any fellow creators on here, I'm curious what kind of content y'all might create. I'm curious, let me know. For Schedule 3 controlled substances such as androgel, federal law in the U.S. permits a maximum of 5 refills within 6 months. So Schedule 3 permits a maximum of 5 refills within 6 months. In case anyone ever wants to work in a pharmacy, that's what I'm reviewing. Brother and sister squad creates random stuff with my friends. Dope, that's nice. And then you make out I have an outdoor channel. What? Man with no name, how are you? Thank you. Appreciate the kind words, man with no name. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Please tap the thumbs up button or click the like button and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. I agree. Am I good at that? Am I good at ignoring negativity? I'm not the best, but I could do more of that. So thank you, man with no name. That's very helpful advice. Brother and sister squad makes outdoor content as well. Very cool. I think most of my content is indoors. The weather is not great these days. It's the winter, so. Yeah, I mean, when the weather is warm, you will probably see me create outdoor content. Yep. In other news, there's one viewer right now, apparently. Who's the one viewer here? Is it brother and sister squad? I'm glad you have siblings. I'm never gonna have kids, not in this hyper-capitalistic system. I suggest everyone viewing do the same. I am actually a pharmacy. Show me the medicine. All right, here's some hand sanitizer. I'm studying it. I'm not in a pharmacy. I'm studying it. I'm at home, but there are some things. There are some things near me that have implications on health, potential at least. Anyways, androgel is a Schedule 3 controlled substance, and federal law permits a maximum of 5 refills within a 6-month period. Androgel is the brand name of testosterone in the context of pharmacy. Vlogging. Man with no name, Would this count as vlogging? Would live streaming count as vlogging? Because I think live streaming is a streamlined streamlined version of vlogging. You just pick the thing up, hit not even record, you hit stream, because it's recording and sharing at the same time. So so I guess that's my question. Would this right now count as vlogging? Vlogging, not vlogging on stream? Recording. Where are the other viewers? Okay, Schedule 3 and 4 controlled substances can be refilled a maximum of 5 times within 6 months. Androgel is Schedule 3. So Schedule 3 and 4 controlled substances can be refilled a maximum of 5 times within 6 months. That's CFR, Code of Federal Regulations. Schedule. We have words being said by man with no name. What's Aramin? Aramin. What's up? We have Nial Blocks. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Please subscribe. Thank you, thank you. Hello, 4 viewers. Please subscribe to this channel. Hang out. Oh, tell you about it. Well, Aramin could refer to auramine, a fluorescent yellow dye. That's not really in my arena. Well, Aramin Z syrup suspension has nutrients. Okay, okay. There we go. Oh, Niall Blocks watched the live in New York. That's the last time I did an outdoor live stream, when I was in New York. Yeah, that's where you walk. New York is the place to walk. And when I walk for long periods of time, I stream. And in New York, I also dream. Hey, hey, hey. If you're watching this stream, can you please, please, please buy me a condominium in New York City? Please. What's up, Camila? Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Everyone say hello to Camila. Everyone befriend Camila here. Let's all make a new friend. Feel free to share your favorite type of music, favorite type of food, favorite type of movie. Let's make friends. Make friends in the chat. All right. Alendronate, brand name Fosamax, is used to treat and prevent osteoporosis. FYI. Dilaudid, aka hydromorphone hydrochloride, is a Schedule 2 controlled substance. A potent opioid, dilaudid hydromorphone is. OU SIG code is the medical abbreviation for both eyes. OU. Thank you for saying hello to Camila. We have an awesome community here. Hello, Ricky Chapman. Welcome back. I remember you. Ricky Chapman, please say hello to Camila Carrera Rodriguez in the chat. We're all making new friends here. We've got a wonderful, vibrant community going on, and I'm very thankful. I am very thankful for each of you for being here. Y'all are awesome. Today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday, the next day is Thursday. Just sharing that fun fact, y'all. Just sharing. When donning 2 pairs of gloves for the manipulation of hazardous drugs, the best practice is to All right. That's so funny. When donning 2 pairs of gloves for the manipulation of hazardous drugs, the best practice is to wear the first pair under the gown cuff and the second pair of gloves over the gown cuff. I'm answering this multiple choice question. One of the answer choices says the first pair is over the ground cuff and the second pair is under. That doesn't mean we're defying the rules of physics. That's so funny. Thank you for saying hello to each other, folks. Ricky says hello, man with no name. Man with no name says hello, Chapman. Noah's Ark, hi, welcome. Tatiana Kuznetsova says, where are I based? Planet Earth. I think that's faux show. Other than that, I don't think I have any other guesses. Tatiana. Noah's Ark says you look tired. Well, I am. What can you do? Oh, I've got like cream. I don't think I want to. Should I put it on now or later? Hello, Jessica Manning. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? Should I put... Hey, I'll do it if you tell me to. Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark, would you like me to head to the restroom to put on some cream that can perhaps treat my eye bags? If you tell me to, I will do it. But if not, I'll continue staying here. Noah's Ark. Man with no name says, are you teaching or is this your learning? You're of learning. I'm not teaching. I'm studying out loud. Like I'm studying out loud. That's what I'm doing. Put it on now, says Jessica Manning. All right, I will be back. But promise me not to leave. If you can like talk to each other in the chat, that would make me feel a lot better. I don't want people leaving the stream. If you could wait for me, I will definitely take less than 5 minutes, probably less than 4 minutes. So BRB. Thank you. Thank you. All right, folks. I am back. I have returned. Okay, so I put the cream on, but there probably aren't immediate results. It's something I have to like work on continuously. So again, I didn't put on makeup. I don't have makeup. I put on cream that over time should treat my eye bags. Okay? Or eye bags and or dark circles. So that's what's going on there. Let me catch up on the chat. How am I feeling now? Says Man with No Name. I feel good. I feel better. You know, I took a little walk break and put on a little product on my skin to sort of help it. So I feel good. Noah's Ark says W's in the chat. That's awesome. That's awesome. 6-7. We got numbers in the chat. Jessica Manning said she's going to count. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. Earlier, Man with No Name said, go and pee. Jessica Manning said, I won't leave. That's so good. That's so funny. Amazing. Amazing. Hi, Abdullah, KPK official. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Please subscribe in case you haven't. Thank you so much. Let me flex this concert merch. I know it's written backwards, but this is Avatar. Avatar live in concert. This is the Earthbender Toph. Abdallah KPK official. I don't know. What's up, Devesto? How's it going? Jessica Manning says, you look weird right now, but it looks so funny. But what's your name and how? Okay. Can you elaborate, Jessica Manning? Like what's the issue? I'm trying to. Is it the attire or is it the face? Or is it the hair? Can you elaborate? Headstand Daily. I think there are actually a couple reasons that I wanted to get more into that. So thank you, Man with No Name. Hello, 8 viewers. Welcome to the stream. Please introduce yourselves in the chat. Say what up. Say what's poppin'. Say namaste. Say annyeonghaseyo. That's what I say. So I say all those things. I don't know. I don't know what I say. Camila is back. Everyone say hello to Camila Carrera Rodriguez. Let's all make new friends in the chat. Awesome stuff. Namaste indeed. Everyone befriend each other in the chat. I know Devesto is appearing shy right now, but let's all get lit, all right? In the chat. We're getting lit in the chat because the haters don't know where we're at since they're busy getting into a spat. Ooh, bars. Devesto's not that shy. Okay. Cool. Welcome. We welcome you. Jessica Manning. Well, okay, but can you elaborate on what the weirdness comes from in terms of appearance? Can you elaborate in detail? Is it the hair, the beard, the face, the attire? Maybe you can comment on each item that I just listed. Hair, face, beard, fashion. Hair, face, beard, fashion. Give me feedback and commentary on those 4 domains, if you will. All right. Okay, fine. If we want to do holistic, like what about it? And other people, you can join in. Other 3 viewers, you can join in on this too. Like what? First of all, do you agree with this assessment? And whether or not you agree, what is your assessment of this? Okay, all right. Well, that's fine. I'm very happily married, so that's all that matters. I do express curiosity from an industry professional standpoint because casting folks They want certain actors for certain roles. And appearance is a big factor into all of that. Okay, thank you, man with no name. I'll probably, I definitely want to do the headstand thing. I feel like I could benefit from that in multiple ways. Oh, thank you, Camilla. Camilla's keeping the chat in check. And then we have random characters from Devesto. Okay. Okay. All right, well, that was number 88. I'm working backwards from 90 items of, like, questions to review. AC stands for before meals, because A is the first letter of the alphabet, so that's before. And C, if I had a piece of food, I'd, like, eat it and be like, can you see my food? Like, so that's how you remember that AC in pharmacy SIG codes stands for before meals. Okay. Devesto says there's a cat on the keyboard. That's funny. Okay. I bet the cat is extroverted. But well, actually, that's not always true. That's actually not often true. But see, cats are extroverted only when they're on top of keyboards and the internet's connected. That might be a little comedy bit, a little comedy joke. Cats are introverted except when they're on keyboards and the internet is left on. We have a message held for review. Okay. Devesto, YouTube held on to your gibberish there, or your cat's gibberish, your cat's gibberish. Jessica Manning is going back and forth. Noah's Ark is keeping the chat in check. Thank you all so much. Very much appreciated. Oh, ATC in pharmacy SIG code means around the clock. All right, good to know. AC is before meals. AC is before meals. You gotta turn on the AC before meals because the meals are about to be hot, so you want to cool down the room. Maybe that's another way to remember AC. AC before meals. All right, let's all be kind to each other. Everyone be kind to one another. AC is before meals. PC is after meals. Everyone, be kind, be kind. How about this? Let's play a game. Everyone say something nice about the other person in the chat. It's got to be positive and it's got to be nice. Starting now. Hopefully there's more than one person in this chat. That was 87. All right. Now for 86. Okay. We're supposed to be complimenting each other, not roasting each other. Nice, Devesto. I like that. Nice profile pic. I like the J. Nice. Very good. Very good. Man with no name. We need a compliment. Weren't you just saying some like holy religious stuff at the start? That's funny. That's a funny switch up. Everyone, hello, Life of Fletcher. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Everyone say hi, Life of Fletcher. Say hi to Life of Fletcher. Welcome, welcome. Please subscribe in case you haven't done that yet. Can I just say Fletcher? Oh, as in your name is Fletcher. Yes, I can do that. Everyone redo that and say hi, Fletcher. Yoink Meister, how are you? Yoink Meister says hello, my friending. Peace out, Noah's Ark. Thank you for tuning in. Jessica Manning, behave. All right. Yoink Meister. I guess that's a valid comment since I popped the accent. The reason I popped the accent is because I have friends that say like friendings. I don't mind working. I've never worked at a call center. I've used a phone in my like professional day jobs that I've worked in the past, but I've never worked at a call center. I wouldn't mind doing it as long as it pays well. As long as it pays well. We have a message held for review. Yoink Meister, I'm going to hide that message because we don't welcome that. Hey, everyone. Everyone roast Yoink Meister. Everyone roast Yoink Meister right now. Start flinging them roasts. Jason, yes it is, but I'll affirm a cliche if it pays enough. I'm not always looking to break boundaries. Some of the stereotypes surrounding my people aren't the worst, especially when that profession comes with money, like a lot of it. So, yep, everyone go after Yoink Meister. Just start roasting, trolling. Trolling can be used for good, in my opinion. Trolling is not exclusively bad 100% of the time. If you're trolling a troll, that's good. Someone should write that down. If you're trolling a troll, that's good. By the way, the YouTube retouch filter takes care of these dark circles. Well, they don't take care of them. It just lessens the dark circles. So that's the YouTube retouch filter. I turned it on for the record. I'm not denying it. I just now turned it on like a few seconds ago. So I think I'll keep it that way. Jessica Manning is pregnant. Congrats. Let's get along with Jessica, unless she said something egregious. I'm getting lost about where. We should focus our trolling on Yoinkmeister if they're still here. If not, we'll just let things. We'll just let things. I don't know where we're at. Okay, I think we're good. I think they like left or something. But let's all like have some diplomatic. Let's do proverbial handshakes with Jessica, because I think we're all on the same side. I think. Man with no name, Devesto. Oh, they're still here. Okay. All right. Actually, pause. Go back to roasting Yoinkmeister. Everyone go after Yoinkmeister. That's the enemy here. Everyone go after Yoinkmeister. I'm talking roasting and trolling, because they said some racist stuff. Okay? It's not wrong to wrong someone that's doing wrong. That's a bar. It's just me and you now, Buster. I don't think it is Yoinkmeister. I know that the YouTube viewer counter keeps on going down to 0, but like, and I'll accept it if it's true, but it doesn't seem to be true. Like, there might be a lag or some reason that. All right, Jessica, I'm hiding that message because I want people to chat. I don't want people to stay silent. Leonor Enriquez, how are you? Leonor Enriquez, how are you doing? Welcome. The only Slurpee I've had is from Yoinkmeister's mom. Just commanding, is that directed at an individual? Because I don't want people to, unless that's, you got to specify if that's directed at Yoinkmeister. But hello, Ashwarya Costco, how are you doing? We have a message held for review. Okay. Oh, thank you, Ashwarya. Alrighty. Here, I'm showing it. So I think Devesto has a roast for Yoink Meister. Cho Chungus says, "Yo, what did I miss?" This is a mosh pit in this chat room. Ashwarya, I apologize. I think there's a lot of chaos going on in the chat. We'll calm down. If you can subscribe, I will start a more wholesome live stream later. That would be awesome. So please subscribe. Hello, 4 viewers. Please subscribe. Let's conclude the roasting and just kind of say hi to folks. Okay, here's a game. Everyone, right now, type in the chat your favorite color, but nothing else. Just the favorite color. Type in the chat your favorite color. Mine is blue, and I like shades of blue that are adjacent to green. Okay. Everyone, start typing colors. Everyone start typing colors. Okay. That's maroon is dope. Blue is also dope, Fletcher. Thank you, Fletcher. Yoinkmeister, I'm not surprised. But that's also funny in case you're playing a character. I'm not sure. Purple, says Cho Chungus. Devesto says red. Okay, awesome. Okay. Awesome. Burgundy is cool. Burgundy is very cool. Burgundy is cool. Okay. Funny universe. Okay. All right. Okay. That was 85. I think I've already seen that explanation. I did. Okay. That was 85. 84. I'm working backwards from 90. Yeah, how do I make Life of Fletcher a mod? Let me figure that out. Community moderation. I'm going to see if I can make Fletcher a mod. How do I do that? Oh, press Life of Fletcher. Add as moderator. Okay, I've made Fletcher a moderator, a standard moderator. That's the first time I've done that. And I don't believe I know Fletcher. Until now, that is. I've never met Fletcher in person. Everyone clap it up. Clap it up for Fletcher. Do some clap emojis. Everyone congratulate Fletcher on being a mod. Wait, what powers do mods have? I got to look this up on the internet. What can a standard moderator do in a YouTube live stream, and what powers do they have? They can remove messages and users, put users in temporary timeout, hide users. Okay. Don't ban everybody. Here, to test this out, Fletcher, can you ban Yoinkmeister? I want to see what happens. Fletcher, are you able to see a user named Funny Universe? Because so far I'm hiding their messages. If you're able to ban a user named Funny Universe, oh nice, I can see it. Thank you, Fletcher. I can see that Fletcher deleted a message, so thank you, Fletcher, for that. Thank you, Fletcher. Fletcher, tell me about yourself. Are you also a millennial in North America? I mean, I'm just curious how similar or different we are. I'm not sure where to start. But T Fisher, I'm not Chinese. I get that a lot, but it turns out I'm not Chinese. A message held for review. Fletcher is a streamer. Very cool. That's awesome. Jessica Manning. We will allow that word. It's not too wild of a word. People think it is, but it's not. Fletcher plays soccer. Okay, I also play soccer. Very cool. Very cool. All right. But yeah, thank you, Fletcher, for facilitating that. Thank you for stepping up. Very much appreciated. Oh yeah, everyone say congratulations to Jessica. Everyone say congrats. Happy almost birthday to Jessica's kid. You do plan on like having it, right? Right, Jessica? Yoinkmeister is still here. That's okay. Yoinkmeister seems to be behaving well. Schedule 3 and 4 meds can be refilled a maximum of, I think it's 5 times in 6 months. Yeah. Yeah. What has Funny Universe been saying? Let me see. I think so far everyone's well behaved. I'm trying to see what the last. I think so far everyone's behaved. Fletcher, thank you for checking in. Man with no name. I think that's a valid roast, but we can maybe bring it back to positivity. I have some good news for anyone that resides near or in Montgomery County, Maryland. I'll be performing at Give a Hoots Comedy Club in Shady Grove Plaza next Wednesday night and the night of December 3rd. Devesto's got a lot of thumbs up popping. We have a message held for review. That's fine. Emojis are fine. This is an awesome chat. Five times in 6 months. Yep. Let's schedule 3 and 4. Message held for review. I don't mind emojis. I don't know why. I'm good with emojis, by the way. I like emojis. Cho Chungus, my favorite game is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's pretty much the only video game I play. I liked Kingdom Hearts 2 and I liked the Nintendo DS game. I think that was 350 something days over 2. Kingdom Hearts 3. I liked playing it, but I think I was kind of lying to myself about how good it was as I was playing it. And then when I came to, I was like, oof, capitalism has destroyed entertainment. That was my revelation. Yes, thank you, Fletcher. I appreciate that. Ready or Not. I don't think I'm familiar with that game. Tell me about that game, or tell us about that game. I don't think I'm familiar. Maybe others are familiar, perhaps. It is 4:42 p.m. Eastern Time. PC is after meals. How do I remember that? Well, I remember it because I'm an expert. Hey, how do I get others to remember that PC is after meals? You could concoct a narrative that you can only go on your personal computer after you eat. Yeah, like an angry parent. You can only go on your PC after meals. So PC is after meals. What if I did like letter puns? So C is like you can see food if it's in your mouth, the letter C. P is after. Well, you pee after drinking enough water. PC is after meals. PC is after meals. Well, P is a letter in the alphabet that's a little bit on the later end, I guess, compared to A. So it's after. P is after because it's after the letter A, because A in AC is before meals. AC is before meals. PC is after meals. Okay, cool. Oh, so that game is a SWAT game, according to Cho Chunga. Okay, cool. I can talk about myself. My name is Mudit. I do stand-up comedy, and I do content creation here on YouTube. A lot of my YouTube shorts are stand-up comedy clips, and if it's not those, it's just me kind of doing what I'm doing here. Just quipping, riffing, spitting bars. You feel me? Furthermore, I have a pharmacy degree, and I'm studying for my board exams, shamelessly. I say that because my classmates would maybe see things differently. And Devesta, what I'm doing right now is I'm studying. Fletcher, by the way, have we met before? I assumed we've never met before, but just to clarify, have we ever met before? Like in real life? If not, that's cool. I'm just checking in. Just checking in. Oh, okay. Understood. Well, pleasure to virtually connect. And thank you for showing me the ways of assigning, what do you call it, moderators. It's pretty cool. Okay, PC is after meals. AC is before meals. OU is both eyes. OU is both eyes. OD is right eye. OS is left eye. So O is eyes because O's look like eyes. U is both because at both ends of the letter U is both eyes. OD is right eye. So D is right because maybe the hump on the capital letter D goes to the right. So OD is right eye. OS is left eye. So the letter S. In Latin, S is sinister. In Latin, D is dexter. Sinister left. People think that left is sinister. The letter S looks like a snake, which is sinister. So OS is left eye. Guess, Fletcher. Can you guess? Oh, thank you, Laurel Coble. Thank you. Appreciate it. What grocery store do you work at, Laurel? There's a Laurel in Maryland. Like, there's a place called Laurel in Maryland. My favorite grocery store is Wegmans. Wegmans is my favorite grocery store. Devesto rejoined for fun. Thank you. Welcome, Devesto. Fletcher, I appreciate that. That is incorrect. Do another guess. Fletcher, do another guess. True. Okay. True. Everyone, go to every grocery store in, was it Texas, and ask for Laurel Coble. Yes, that is correct. That is correct, Fletcher. Incorrect. Let's do another guess, man with no name. You know what? We're all guessing what grocery store Laurel works at. That's the guess. Everyone, what are the grocery stores that exist in Texas that don't exist everywhere else? I don't know. I don't know if our East Coast exclusives are like Harris Teeter. I know some of this also because I do have a pharmacy degree, so some grocery stores are better to work at than others. Oh yeah, I should come clean. Okay, people, this stream has been going for 50 minutes. 10 minutes ago, I told all of you that I turned on the retouch. I now turned off the retouch. I just now turned off the lighting. Just now. Like, these are YouTube features. So maybe you can guess better as to how old I am now. Perhaps. I'm not sure, but perhaps. Aditya, advice I'd give to an 18-year-old. Abolish capitalism. Never have kids, because having kids, unfortunately, is a way that capitalists exploit the working class. What I'm not saying is poor people shouldn't have kids. I think, personally, that everyone should stop having kids because the system is messed up. Some people say that poor people shouldn't have kids. I'm not saying that because that implies that the problem is poor people being poor. The reason poor people are poor is because they're being exploited. I think everyone should stop having kids until we as a human species figure everything out and get everyone taken care of. Then humanity can ethically have kids. That's my opinion. Yeah. Laurel Coble has kids. Good. Just don't have any more, is my opinion. That's what I'm trying to say. And that applies to everybody. Doesn't matter how much money you make or don't make. Like, I feel that the system is so messed up that we all need to pause existentially. Okay, Laurel can't anyways. Okay. Understood. Well, if anyone in the chat wanted to have additional kids with Laurel, you out of luck. You out of luck, fam. Literally, ain't no fam. Ain't no additional fam. Fletcher is a teacher. What are we talking about, Aditya? Until when? Until when? Like what? Did I miss something? By the way, I don't know if I want to tell my actual age, but I'm between 30 and 36 years old. I'm somewhere between there. So hopefully that kind of calms some mystery down. Cool. Nah. Okay, I'll just tell you. 33. That's my age. 33. 33. No problem, Devesto. No problem. Thank you for tuning in. Cho Chungus. Okay. Well, I think there are multiple reasons Elon Musk should stop having kids. Multiple, if not nearly infinite. 33. I just 3-3, homies. What you mean, cuz? What you mean? 3-3. All right, everyone ask how old Laurel Coble is. Again, that's not me asking. I'm telling everyone else to ask how old Laurel Coble is. That's not me asking. I'm just trying to get people to chat it up, get lit in the chat. The haters don't know where we at. What you mean? Bars, bars, bars. Fletcher. That's yeah. If we're talking about the kids of billionaires, yeah, they would just replace them. Sing the Christmas song, says Ryan. Gold? How do you pronounce that? Gold or good? Oh, we got some dabs from Always TTWC. What does TTWC stand for? I'm curious. Does that stand for 3 times world champion? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Devesto. Appreciate it. All right, everyone guess. Everyone guess Laurel Coble's age. It's probably what Aditya is. Aditya, there is an Aditya here that was 18. I bet that's her age too. Oh, like Gould with a D. Wait, what? Gould. Oh, Gould. Ryan Gould. Ryan Gould. Welcome, Ryan Gould. Dope. Always TTWC. What did I say? 3 times world champion? Dope. I'm curious what the original was, but we can go with the new one. Moving forward. 3 times world champion. Laurel Coble is evaluating people's guesses in the chat about her age. This is a lit chat. We are partying right now. It is 4:53 p.m. Tuesday evening, Eastern time. Okay. Laurel, does your grocery store have a pharmacy? I'm legitimately asking because I'm studying for my board exams, and when it comes to job hunting, you got to do what you can with your network, because your network determines, I'm sure like 10 rappers have said this before, but your network determines your net worth. You feel me? Laurel Coble is 6, according to Devesto. And Cho Chungus is 24. If it's not 18, I think it's 19. I'm pretty sure Laurel Coble's 19. But I'm not sure. We have all kinds of numbers in the chat. Not me. I just want people to chat. All right. Oh, you're talking about the grocery store. No pharmacy. No. Oh, okay. There aren't too many of those. Is it Aldi? Or it's pronounced Aldi. Aldi. I said Aldi. Aldi is the only grocery chain that's like all over the U.S. Yo, it's about to rain. It is about to rain where I'm at, I feel like. Aldi has no Aldi has no pharmacy. Yo, if Aldi came out with a pharmacy, I'd be the first one to work. I love Aldi. They let their employees sit on chairs, and that health, that's important. All right, Laurel Coble says she's 43. Now everyone start asking for Laurel Coble's social security number and passwords. Everyone start bugging Laurel Coble for password, social security number, login information. You might be asking, well, log into what? Anything. Just. I'm just joking, y'all. We have a lit. Actually, I have a fun game. What are the worst possible middle fingers up for the social security number and the oh, someone's talking about address. Again, that's not me. I know Indian people like, hey, what is your address? I know my people be doing that, but not me. Like, I'm lit, I'm chill. In the pharmacy exists pills. In the bar exists spills, bars. what you mean. Ryan Good. Yeah, just spill all the information. But here's a game. Here's a game. Everyone type in the worst possible passwords. And you can say password, but like I'm curious about other bad ones. Like what are some bad passwords? I don't know. It's just a game. Yes, I am very happily married. Very happily married. My wedding was on June 28th of this year. It was a lot of planning. Indian weddings require a lot of planning, a lot of coordination, a lot of management, a lot of meetings, a lot of calls, a lot of energy. Subbing up, says TTWC. Word indeed. Thank you, everybody. All right, someone block. Hey Fletcher, block degenerate demigod. Do not redeem the card. I'll say that for Cho Chungus since you're a homie. But yeah, Fletcher, are you? I'm gonna guess you're 25. You said you're a teacher, right? 25. But yeah, Fletcher, if you could block or hide degenerate demigod, that'd be awesome. Oh, okay, good. Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Fletcher. So Fletcher, Cho Chungus is in timeout. Is that correct? And then, what is the fate of degenerate demigod? Let's either block degenerate demigod or put them in timeout. Either one. Password 123 is a pretty bad password. We have message held for review. Oh, okay. Hey Fletcher, can you block degenerate demigod? That'd be awesome. Oh, good. Good. Thank you, Fletcher. Appreciate that. Thank you. Oh yeah, Laurel Coble, you've been to multiple streams. If you want to, so I made Fletcher, who I just met today on this stream, a moderator, which I like never did before. So I'm happy to grant that power for people that return to these streams. So that's something I learned. We are over an hour into the stream. Devesto will be back on weekends. Dope. Weekends are when like people get lit in society. Weekends be lit, yo. You feel me? Okay, the OU SIG code in pharmacy is both eyes. O is for eyes. U means both eyes because both ends of the letter U are both eyes. OD is the right eye. Latin. If they taught us the Latin in pharmacy school, I would remember this a lot better. But they didn't. Like what? Anywho, we got some cool emojis. Oh yeah, Fletcher, you have a good point. Thank you, Fletcher. That's a very good point. Albany's Prime Minister James. I would have to read up on that. I mean, I can Google it. Albany's Prime Minister. Like of Australia? What? Oh. Albanese is his name. I thought Albanese was like a nationality. But the dude's last name is Albanese. Anthony Albanese is the Prime Minister of Australia. So that right there shows you how unqualified I am to comment on any Australian politics. Ryan Gould has a bad back. Sort me out. What am I supposed to do? Yo, I gotta get some water. I will be back. Please don't leave, folks. Please don't leave. I gotta get water. Yeah, here, Laurel Coble. I'm gonna make you a moderator right now. It's actually pretty easy. Add as moderator, standard moderator. All right, Laurel, meet Fletcher. Fletcher, meet Laurel. You're both standard moderators. You are both the first ever moderators of any kind I have empowered on these live streams. So congratulations. Congratulations to both of you. I gotta get some water. Here, I'll take the phone with me while I get water. Or more water, that is. I gotta finish what's in here, because in here is the liquid IV. Anyone else drink liquid IV? Anyone have favorite flavors of the liquid IV solution? Here I just had this raspberry melon. It's pretty solid. Raspberry melon liquid IV, sugar-free. I remember before the sugar-free version of liquid IV came out, I was skeptical that the sugar-free version would work because I had the regular kind. And it turns out it works just as well. I was worried, but now I'm not worried. So that's a bar. Is that a bar? Maybe in today's standards, that's a bar. Laurel Coble, what's your favorite energy drink? Everyone comment your favorite energy drink in the chat, assuming you have ever had one. A lot of them don't work for me anymore, just from age. I gotta fix this hair, yo. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix this hair. So yeah, and most energy drinks unfortunately don't work for me anymore. But if I must choose one, sugar-free Red Bull is my go-to. I'm at that age where I actually have to go to sleep and stuff. I'm not a fan of what my hair is doing. Not a fan of the hair. Not a fan of the hair. Let's get it the other way. Let's get the hair the other way. Let's get this. Let's get this fixed up. Okay. Bubble Burst Rockstar. Manthan M. Why do you say that? What's wrong with Fletcher? Fletcher's 24. Okay. Cool. I was close, huh? Okay. Meth and water. Okay, let's put someone put Manthan M in timeout just because. Yeah. Ryan Gould says he's sus. I agree. Yeah, Fletcher's a normal, legit homie. Faux show. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Yo, that's lit. Do you see this? It says Manthan M was timed out by Life of Fletcher for 300 seconds. And then it says Manthan M was timed out by Laurel Coble for 600 seconds. Yay! Gang. What it is, I got the homies in the chat. They got my back, and the haters stay whack. What you mean? What you mean, cuz? That is lit, yo. That is lit. This is the first time I've ever, witnessed this, experienced this. This is dope. Gang. Oh, Cho Chungus is back. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it. All right, peace out, Devesto. But in case you change your mind, no worries. There have been many people that sort of have to go, and then, all right, the lighting is way better when I do this. Lighting is way better. Laurel Coble. Well, humanity needs to embrace that message. Humanity needs to embrace such messages. But yeah, I mean, this moderator thing is very helpful. It is very helpful. Oopsie. Healthy water. Yes, water is healthy. Yeah. I would say cold water. Ryan Gould says, do we think we should clean the Ganges? Well, it's not just the Ganges. It is all kinds of places in India that could use... It's not just the Ganges. I don't know how... I don't know. I feel like starting somewhere smaller might be more practical. I think that's my thought and my recommendation. It would be a project. Pen. This one is a multicolor pen. I got it from like an Asian store. Um, this one's a Sharpie pen. All right. OU is both eyes, OD is right eye, OS is left eye. Those are pharmacy SIG codes. Androgel is a Schedule 3 controlled substance. Schedule 3 and 4 controlled substances permit a maximum of 5 refills within 6 months. That's pharmacy stuff. I assume you're talking about this pen. This is a bit more special. Yeah. I have my own note-taking system when it comes to different color pens. Highly recommend. Cho Chungus. I can't remember. I'd have to rewatch the stream. Pharmacy me up some drugs, says Ryan Gould. True. I mean, yeah, that is the profession. That's a profession. All right, who else is here? So right now we have Ryan Gould, Cho Chungus. Thank you for staying strong with us, Cho Chungus. James L. Would Americans understand Australian comedy? I think so. Yeah. Okay. This is a good one. This is a good topic. So in the comedy clubs and shows I've been at and performed on, comedians from Australia do very well. I think there's an advantage, honestly. Like when you have an Australian accent or an English accent or an accent, whenever any accent, when you speak English, there's often a sense of uniqueness, a sense of humor. Sometimes the accent itself is funny. I mean, we all know that. Look at me. Like, I pop my accent on stage. So yeah, I mean, as long as you're not too niche, there's no reason for Americans not to understand Australian comedy. Yeah, I'm proud. First name, last name. Also, welcome to the stream. Very fascinating username. Laurel Cobal's daughter's dog name is Chungus. I've never had a dog. My in-laws have 2 dogs. And I've like lots of friends with dogs, but I've never had a pet. Australia, same as us Scottish alcoholics and funny. Oh, okay, so Ryan Gould, you are Scottish. That's awesome. Do I like anime? I like Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I like Star Wars Visions. Star Wars Visions Season 3 just came out. I like Season 2 better, but the Visions series of Star Wars is my second favorite anime. My first favorite is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Hopefully that counts. I hope that counts. I think the only reason it wouldn't count is because it's American made, but Attack on Titan. Yeah. Ryan Gould. Okay, so you're Scottish. Are you based in Scotland? I have not yet performed stand-up comedy outside the U.S., but I would like to very soon. And so like, especially outside the North American continent, that'd be awesome. So if anyone anywhere, whether you're in the U.S. or not in the U.S., if you have proximity to comedy clubs, comedy shows, email them, mention my name, Mudit Verma, and I'll perform outside of Scotland. Oh, thank you, Ryan Gould. I appreciate that. So you're outside of Scotland. Are you outside Glasgow? Okay, very cool. Yes, I'll talk to my wife about a Euro trip, a trip or some kind of trip overseas. That'd be awesome. And we can get me on some shows. My homies can come through, and my homies can get some hoes, as in the gardening tool, as in the gardening tool, gardening tool. What you mean? What you mean? Hello, was it Latoshia Dai? How are you? Latoshia, what were we talking about? James says, in an Australian comedy cartoon, Damo and Darren. I'm not familiar. Fletcher just dropped $100. What did you buy? Oh, speaking of money, if anyone's on Venmo, my Venmo handle is at MUDIT. At Mudit is my Venmo. Feel free to send me a tip so I can get lit. And maybe that day job I hate, I can quit. That's a bar. What you mean? Bars, bars, bars. $100. What did you treat yourself to? Yo, you know what's funny? I don't know if all the moderators are still here. I know Fletcher is here. I don't know if all two of them are here. Laurel Coble. I don't know if you're still here. But I think I remember the first time I got asked to be a moderator. The first time I got asked to be a moderator was from a pharmacy YouTuber. And I got offended because I thought dude was trying to make me work for free. So I left the stream. I left the stream because I took it the wrong way. I took it the wrong way. Silly me. Silly me. Latosia Dai says, what's your favorite food in clothes? My favorite food in clothes is the food that I sneak to movie theaters. That's my response to that. I think it was a typo. I think you meant and clothes. But I like the typo because it said in, because it makes me think and create. My favorite food in clothes. Ordinarily, you wouldn't want food in your clothes, but the one time you would is when you're sneaking it into the movies. You know, you got that like Chipotle bowl, Taco Bell, Mexican pizza order in your like jacket pocket, more like ratchet pocket. You feel me? Y'all feel me? But yeah, that was my first experience on the receiving end of a potential opportunity to be a moderator. I took it the wrong way. I mean, because the dude was a pharmacy YouTuber. I was in school, I believe, or I was in a position where I wasn't making money yet. And so when you're in that position, you're typically sick of volunteering. You're typically sick of working without pay. You're sick of doing things without compensation. And so I took it the wrong way. Ryan Gould asks Fletch, who you supporting? Sean says, new haircut, he said. What are you talking about? Are we talking about my hair? My hair is neither here nor there. Bars. James L says compensation. Your hair, Sean? Have we met before, Sean? I gotta see this photo. I don't think we have. Why would I? Okay, even if my hairline is bad, why would I get a haircut? Because haircuts cost money. I'm not gonna waste money on, like, I'll get my haircut. Don't get me wrong, but like on frequent haircuts, that's a lot of money, yo. I'll just accept my purported bad hairline. Like, I don't care. A lot of us bad hairline people don't care. That's the problem. The problem is that people don't realize we don't care, or we don't care enough to get our hair cut all the time. Hello, John. How's it going? Oh, the other guy in the chat said I got a new haircut. Sean says I have a bad hairline also. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Welcome, Sean. Welcome. Arsenal. I played soccer in high school. I don't follow it much. Let's get another moderator. Let's first ask, does anyone else want to join Fletcher as a moderator? Let me first get some interest. I just want to give people power. Oh, Latosia Dai. I'm from, am I saying your name right, first of all? I am from the DMV. Oh, yeah, Fletcher, you can pick. Wait, so Fletcher, are you able to assign moderator to other people? But yeah, you can pick. You can pick Fletcher. That's fine. Yes, Sean, I am American with Indian heritage. That's my, that is my identity. Cho Chunga says, I am not saying I want to be a moderator. Okay. Well, so, let me see. Can standard moderators in a YouTube live stream chat make another person a fellow standard moderator? Okay, only I can do it, according to my research. But technically, so Cho Chungus, technically, you're saying I am not saying whether I want to be a moderator. Well, you didn't say whether, but so I want to make someone a moderator that like tells me without ambiguity they want to be a moderator. So I'll wait in case someone wants to, including you, Cho Chungus. All right, someone put Manthem M in timeout. Ah, James L. That's an interesting question. So yeah, anyways, Cho Chungus, if you want to be a moderator, just let me know. Let me know in a very like clear, apparent way, and I would be open to making that happen. Cho Chungus will think about it. Okay. All right, that's fine. No worries. So James L, the thing I hate about Apu is not the character, but the fact that he's voiced by a non-Indian person, because that's taking away a job. There are many qualified entertainers that are Indian. There are many it's only the propagandists and the elite of Hollywood that might convince you that there weren't Indian voice actors that could have done Apu. No, there are. It's literal discrimination to take us out of a job. There are Indians that work in the American entertainment business. There are Indians that work in the entertainment industry. They could have hired someone from freaking Bollywood. Like, there is an abundance of us. I am in the entertainment industry. Am I paid well? Absolutely not. I would have been if I was the voice of Apu. Like, what does he say? Like, welcome, thank you, come again. Like, give that job to me. So do I hate Apu as a character? No, I hate the fact that he was voiced by someone that wasn't Indian. I know the nuances of the culture. I was brought into it. All that to say is, like, if Apu is being voiced by a non-Indian person, which unfortunately he was, that is brownface. That's the take there. That's the hot take. All right, who else is still here? Can the folks that are still here say hello? K-pop. I'm not too familiar with K-pop, but if you have any recommendations, I will check out. What's a squishy? Ryan Gould. I don't know what that is. Is that from the show? It's been a while. It has been a while. Okay, Fletcher is here. Ryan Gould is here. Latosia is here. Cho Chungus is here. Okay. Good. Very good, folks. I am happy. I am happy to see that. I am happy to learn that. We're at 87 minutes. I wonder if I can break a record today on a stream duration. Suave Drilly. So I looked him up, Josiah Burton. I wish he was my cousin. Dude seems fairly successful. The fact that I could Google him without trying to find who he was or wasn't. But I don't know who he is. Like, I don't know this person. So, unfortunately, I'm not his cousin. He doesn't, by the way, Suave Drilly does not, he looks brown, and I'm pretty sure he's some sort of Middle Eastern or South Asian. Well, actually, no. Maybe he's not South Asian. That's the thing. He looks Middle Eastern. He doesn't look particularly South Asian. That's why that's why he's definitely not my cousin. We'll put it that way. Simpson Juice, yeah. Um, my rapper name. If I had a rapper name, it would be like Lil Eyebag. My eye bags are big. Or it could just be Eyebag. That could be my rapper name because I have eye bags. I kind of like that. I feel like that could be catchy if my rapper name was Eyebag. I think that kind of goes hard. Lil Verma. I mean, that's too on the that's too obvious. I feel like James L. Lil M. True, true, true. Suave Drilly. Is this like a reference I'm not following? Are y'all two like related? Josiah Burton and Latoshia? Is this a lyric that he drops? Suave Drilly is not my cousin, but I wouldn't mind if he was because he seems successful. That's all. That's all I'm saying. All right, androgel is a Schedule 3 controlled substance. Federal law permits a maximum of 5 refills within a 6-month period. That's for Schedule 3 and 4 substances, controlled substances. You're cozy. What's wrong? You're cozy. And by the way, welcome to the stream. I think this is the first time you've ever been here. What are we talking about? And all right, I need to. Methotrexate is an anti-neoplastic agent, a chemotherapy drug. Methotrexate must be protected from light and stored at 20 degrees Celsius, or 20 to 25. Methotrexate tablets should not be crushed. Space Ghost says you're cozy. What's behind me? What was the last message by You're Cozy? We have a deleted message. Oh, okay, yeah. I think that was a good decision, Fletcher. James, why'd you mention a cockroach? Like, what's up with that? James is a little sus. A little sus behavior from James. We got some suscitivity from James, but that's okay. All right, methotrexate. Oh wait, that went away. Okay, I'll just methotrexate storage. Yeah, protect methotrexate from light. And there's some other things. Cozy. Oh, cozy said roach first. Okay. I need to pop. What does that mean? That can mean so many different things. Like acne? Or like getting lit? What are we talking about? Nothing to see here says forgot and oh for sure. What are we talking about? Nothing to see here. Ryan Gould. I am a comedian. Am I a rapper? Maybe only in like comedic capacities, like if I'm doing an improv show, for example, and like there's a game, an improv comedy game where I like comedically rap lyrics. Uh, and pharmacist, YouTuber. Am I a licensed pharmacist? Not yet. Hopefully soon. I'm studying for my board exams right now. A YouTuber? Yes, I am. Yes. I think I'm kind of behind on some chats. Ryan Gould can count to 10 in Urdu and some other words. Nice. Very cool. Latosia is talking about some words. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Fletcher. Appreciate it. Rishu, I am from the DMV, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, but my parents are from India. And as you can see, I am ethnically Indian. What about you, Rishu? Tell us about yourself, Rishu. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Namaste. Thank you, viewers. Please do like and subscribe. Tap the thumbs up in case you haven't done that yet. Thank you. Thank you. We're at 94 minutes. We're going to try to get that to 100. Yes, indeed. All right, yeah. Methotrexate must be stored away from light. This was 84. I'm doing some multitasking here, so please don't mind my ramblings. Namaste, says Rishu. Nothing to see here asks, what would you recommend for your ADHD? Well, I can't and won't give like formal medical advice. I'd have to say, talk to your healthcare provider, talk to your doctor. I'm curious if you went to your nearest pharmacy and asked your pharmacist for advice. I believe they're obligated. I don't know if they're legally obligated, but I think they're ethically obligated per like the pharmacy profession to at least give you some advice, even if that advice is like, talk to your primary care doctor about it. I would be curious about how that conversation goes. But ADHD, I mean, yes, I've studied medications that are intended to treat ADHD. I would actually be curious, because my world is so deep into medications, I'm more curious about non-pharmaceutical intervention. I'm curious about ADHD management that doesn't deal with pharmaceuticals. That's my curiosity. Hello, Neal Blocks. Welcome back. Cho Chungus, honestly, I wouldn't expect anything specific from you if you were moderator. I'm just in a good mood and am willing to grant power. So no real expectations. I guess other than I wouldn't want you to give timeouts baselessly. I wouldn't want you to, I don't know if standard moderators can hide people, but I wouldn't want you to hide people baselessly. I would say I'm pretty chill. Latoisia is talking about school. Ryan Gould, can I give us some stand-up? What's your go-to joke? Rishu says, is there racism against Indians in the USA? Yes, there is. Ryan Gould, I mean, maybe I can talk through some premises. Me performing stand-up right here, right now, it wouldn't be the same. There's not a live audience, and I feel like you know that. But, I mean, I think my brain is like getting cooked. I'm going to try to make it to 100 minutes, though. We're at 97 minutes. Does that count as a joke? Does that count? Nothing to see here. Okay. Yeah, Fletcher, you got it. You're doing a great job. Neil Block sits at 10:31 in UK. But yeah, back to what Ryan was talking about. Okay. Well, I'm performing in Los Angeles on Sunday, November 30th. I'm going to do a very short set. I'm the first comedian on the 7 o'clock show. That joke or that bit, that routine I'll be doing will be focused on U.S. politics. I'm trying to think if there's a. Yeah, I can tell you one joke from that. And I don't even know if I'll say this in Los Angeles, but I'll say it now, right here, right now. For you, Ryan Gould, I will say the joke. The joke is this: I have a confession to make. I am in ICE. I am a part of ICE. Indians causing entertainment. Ooh, big twist, big twist, big twist. Okay, so that's a little tidbit right there. Reshoot, yes, I am a pharmacist, but I am not yet licensed. I am studying for my board exams right now, or these days, or both. Ryan Gould, I mean, easy target. It's an accessible target. When it comes to critiquing comedy, you want to be mindful of, like, is something easy, is something low-hanging fruit, or are those things simply accessible to a diverse crowd? So that, because if I tell you a joke about pharmacokinetics, that's not low-hanging fruit, but are people going to understand pharmacokinetics jokes? Not the average person. So we shouldn't conflate accessibility to understanding a joke with things like, easy. Oh, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. Very much appreciated. All right, we're almost at 100 minutes. Exactly. Reading the room is important. And that's why the stand-up can't be done here, because there's no room to read in a stand-up capacity. Now, can I be funny as a streamer, as a YouTuber? Hopefully. And also, being funny isn't necessarily my goal with this stream or any stream. It's just to be interesting, engaging, enjoyable, simpler goals. Simple, very much simpler, much more accessible goals for streams like this. Stay focused, says Fletcher. Word. I agree, in general. Methotrexate is an anti-neoplastic agent. It's meant to manage cancer, as well as psoriasis and rheumatoid arthritis. Methotrexate must be protected from light. Anti-neoplastic. Everyone clap it up. We're over 100 minutes on this stream. We're approaching the 101 mark on the number of minutes. Unfunny shit poster. All right, we got to give Unfunny shit poster a timeout. I have over 3,500 subscribers. Of course. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. We got to get Unfunny shit poster a punishment. A message from earlier. Rishu, pharmacists in the U.S. are supposed to earn 6 figures on the lower end, but there are, unfortunately, pharmacists that earn 5 figures. That's in USD. So that's, at a glance, that's what it is. They're probably working more than 40-hour work weeks, which is unfortunate. I've worked in industry. I've worked in clinical research and industry in biotech for the past number of years. So there was a user named the Unfunny shit poster. Maybe they left. Maybe that's why we can't find them. But yeah, if the Unfunny shit poster, that's the username, is in the room, we can give them a timeout. But if they're not, then I guess that's fine. We're at 102 minutes. Let's get some clap emojis. Let's get some clap emojis. Some celebrations. Cho Chungus is here. Terrifying penguins. Donald Trump needs to leave. He needs to be locked up. He's not the only problem person. The elites are the problem. I don't know much about the penguin tariff specifically. I don't know much about that. Oh, thank you, Fletcher. Thank you so much. On that note, hey folks, I think I'm going to wrap this up. This was a huge, huge pleasure. I think we broke some kind of record, some kind of personal record for me with this now 103-minute live stream. Peace out, y'all. Please subscribe in case you haven't. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at I like to Mudit. That's the number 2 because I'm the shit. And Mudit is my first name. That's Mudit. That's my Instagram. I'm also on TikTok at TikTok Mudit. Peace out, y'all. May the force be with you.